radio. Shout it.
Feel that. Now, Drumma, on your side as a producer, though, man, can you speak to how important that business handling is on your side? Because you got a lot of folks that produce tracks and they look up the song, go platinum, and they looking crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for a producer, it all starts with copyright. You know what I'm saying? Because the number one thing an artist going to want you to do is send an email, send me a pack, load me up. Man, you know, we in the studio right now, pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the minute you pull up, right now, like back, you talking about when I'm in the game, coming in the game 15, 20 years ago, and wasn't no cameras and shit. Niggas wasn't pulling out phones and shit when niggas play beats and shit like that. So the whole world wasn't hearing this shit at the same time we recording this shit.
Yeah.
You ain't know what the fuck we was working on. You just knew we was working. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, the terms was a little different as far as the process, but, you know, for most producers now, they got to copyright their music or they get a chance of being bitten, stolen. You got A&Rs now who will send your beats to, you know, they producers that sign to them and say, hey, make me something like this.
Damn.
You know, same tempo, same key, you know, flip this. You know what I'm saying? So as a producer, if you don't got your music copyrighted or if you don't have a direct relationship been my number one key to the game. If I ain't no G's, I wouldn't have been on this album. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't no Gucci, I wouldn't have been on this album. If I ain't no Young Buck, you know what I mean? I remember literally walking up to his truck when the whole pandemonium, it's 100,000 people trying to get to his truck. Hey, bro, Drumma Boy, man, my beat CD. I gave him a beat CD.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He was in the passenger side of his truck. It was TSU homecoming and all that shit going on. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm 18, 19, bam, he popping.
Talk to me about them early beginnings, though, fellas. I mean, when y'all jump off the porch to get into this rap game and you doing what you love to do, how do you maintain a love for it, and what is those tipping points where you realize that I'm in the right spot and it's about to go the fuck down?
Shit, when you well, for me,
Yeah.
I don't know, from a producer, this is interesting, but from an artist, perspective, honestly, man, when you can go to that show and you holding that microphone out there and you ain't rapping your own shit and they rapping your shit, and the streets always gonna be the judge to everything in a sense when it comes to this music business. It started from the streets, and that's where it's gonna end at, in the streets. It's gonna stay forever in the streets. But I guess when I got to a point of not only just, you know, hearing your music on the radio is one thing. It's just like, man, I'm being heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But watching your fans recite that music back to you, and the passion that the fans give you, that's always been the fuel to my fire, is that energy, that good energy. It gives you almost this feeling of, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I never felt like I've made it.
Even when you was with G Unit and y'all was on top of the damn world and showed them want to ride with me.
On God, man, I got the biggest records at those times, you know, and I never felt like I made it. And I realize why now.
Why?
Because I was an individual that always kept one foot in the streets and one foot in the music throughout my career and life up until now. And I realized why God put me in that position now. I never felt like I made it. I always kept one foot in the streets, one foot in this industry. It's honestly because even though I'm this celebrity and got the hottest records, my whole circle is niggas that's still in the dirt, still in the ghetto. I'm still busting blocks through these projects every day. I'm still pulling up in my Bentley in the projects. I'm still, you know, right here with the people that I fuck with and come up with, and this is what they call home. Even though my house is over here 2 doors down from Johnny Cash's old home, you dig? I realized that, you know, that's what kept me not only giving good music, of course, but it kept me away from having that feeling of that I made it. But it makes sense to me now, because me having that one foot in the streets, right, and one foot in this music business, it was a point in my career where I was pushed back to the streets. But that motherfucking one foot that never left made the streets stand with open arms when I had to go back.
I feel you.
You understand? They like, nigga, you ain't never left us. Here we go. You feel me?
Yeah.
And me having to go back gave me enough knowledge of understanding to say, okay, now I realize what's up. Now let me put 2 feet into this music. Mm-hmm. And that's where I'm at now. Both feet, it's no plan B for me. Both feet I got is in this music. So, you know, I go extra hard. I always been, you know, about my business and always been focused on giving good music, but it's a little bit more to it now. It's like I got 2 feet in this rap shit. Ain't no going back to this street shit.
Answer me this though: is the rap shit fun the whole time, or does there ever become a point where you think to yourself, you know what, I don't care for this shit as much as I used to, and this shit done turned into a damn job?
I can't honestly say that I've felt like that, because truthfully I love the music so much that even if it wasn't money being made from this shit, I'll still do it. I'll find a way to make money elsewhere.
Yeah.
But my passion and love for the music is so broad that it overrides that feeling of fuck this shit or I'm giving up.
Yeah.
I just love to make music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them things where the blessing is being able to take care of my family and my kids with what I love to do. And it just gives me that energy to keep going, you know?